Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Robert Kelly, aka the Dude, aka the King of Zoom. Thanks for checking out the Calta and Kelly YouTube page. We hope you like what we're putting up there. Make sure you go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly and sign up over there, because every week we put a show, an extra show. Friday show, only Patreon. And we also have the JO party on Saturday night, only Patreon. That means you, all the fans, get to come into a Zoom and hang out with us and all the other ladybugs. And it's a blast. So we also let you watch all the shows live. YKWD live, all the Calta and Kelly's live, unedited, all go on the Patreon. And you also get the 10-minute extra YKWD every week goes on there, along with Live from the Shed, one-on-ones, Tech Talk with Bobby and Friends. There's so much content up there. And you know what? It's all for what? A price of a cup of coffee. $5 get you in the door. And you're going to love it. So make sure you go over there, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. And here's another little thing I want you to do. If you like this content we're putting up, subscribe and like. That's it. Just hit the little button, subscribe, so you know when we got a new show out, and then like it so we know you like what we're doing. Okay? That's it. Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Subscribe and like. Now, enjoy the show.
Right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
That's for you. What's up, everybody? Robert Kelly, Calta and Kelly. We are live. Yes, my guest host today, one of my favorite people in the world, Paul Virzi. Mike is on the beach in San Bembisbao or Bango Gugu Lake or wherever the fuck he is. He's having a little time off, a little well-deserved break with his family. And I have Paul Virzi here. Paul Virzi, who, yes, one of my favorites. I mean, late is a little late all the time. Everything's a little late.
No. Well, here's the thing. You could ask Mike, your producer, that at 11:55 I checked in, and then I hit screen. And you know what I said? I go, wow, I'm going to be 5 minutes late. I'm going to be waiting for fucking Bobby. And then guess what? Oh, your computer, which you bought yesterday, it's brand fucking new, doesn't support StreamYard. So now I got to download Chrome and do all kinds of shit.
Real quick, I'm sorry. Can you tap your mic real quick, Paul?
Me?
Okay. Good.
Not working.
No, it's working.
I don't hear it.
What? Hold on.
He's got to choose his microphone.
Hold on. What?
It was just a little too far away from it.
How about now?
Yeah.
How about now?
That's
Yeah.
That's much better. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't. Well, tap your microphone again. I don't hear it, Mush.
I heard it.
All right, Mush is the producer. Why am I taking over that job? All right, well, Virzi, you know what? I'm sorry. How's that?
No, listen, I was excited to be 5 minutes early for you. I was like, oh, man, he's probably not going to be there, but I'm going to come in at 5 to 12. And then all of a sudden, your browser doesn't support this and that. I mean, so I tried.
You wait a minute. I'm going to back up a little bit. You said, I'm going to be there 5 minutes. He's probably not going to be there, but I'll be there. Is that what you said?
I said, if I get there 5 minutes early and he's not there.
No, I think you used the word probably.
I didn't think you'd be there 5 minutes till.
Listen, let me tell you something. Mike, am I always on time?
Yeah.
Bing.
He just said yeah, like you've had him in a fucking prison cell for fucking. He just said yeah. Yeah, of course. Like you've been feeding him rice and bread under a door for fucking 5 months.
I'm telling you, Mush, he's not using that microphone. I guarantee it. I'll bet you, Mush, I'll bet you $25. I know I owe you 50, but I'll bet you another 25 that microphone's not on. I want you to go. Tell him to go to down the bottom where it says cam mic.
Yeah.
Click on cam mic.
Okay. Audio.
Click on audio. What mic is under mic? What does it say?
No, you're right. It wasn't. Hold on.
Boom! I owe you $25, Mush.
I didn't agree to the.
Here we go. Now, how's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, there we go.
That sounds great, Mush. I want at least an apology.
Well, sorry that I
I
didn't.
was
Sorry that I didn't get the StreamYard manual book before this fucking started. Could you have
I don't
sent
know.
it to
I thought he meant for me. I'm sorry, Bobby. I was wrong.
I did mean I didn't mean you, you temperamental Greek.
No. Oh man, you know what? Listen, usually Monday and Tuesday mornings and early day are not fun, but this is going to be fun. I'm glad I'm doing this with you.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad. I'm so happy you're on. I mean, of course, I miss my pal Mike, but he's taking a weekend an echo now. Jesus Christ, this whole thing is fucking nuts.
Yeah, that's gonna be from Paul.
Paul,
What?
you're getting a little echo.
What?
Oh my God, you can't. You listen. Virzi doesn't do good with technology.
What are you talking about? I got the Yeti plugged in. I got my webcam plugged in. What's that going?
Your mic's picking up the speaker. If you have headphones, that'll fix it completely.
If we were 5 minutes early, we would have done this 10 minutes early.
If I have headphones on, is that what you're telling me?
Yes,
I want to put headphones in, so we'll both put. I'll put it in for solidarity. How's that?
I don't have fucking.
It's all right.
I'm gonna have to get
Try.
up and go inside.
Maybe,
again.
no, don't go anywhere. You just stay right there. I think we're good, Mush. Let's just see. I think we're all right. I got my headphones in now. Virzi.
Yeah.
First of all, good to see you.
You too, buddy.
I do have a little bone to pick with you, buddy.
Oh boy, what happened? What?
You call me up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Hey, you're all whipped up. You get me whipped up about our friendship.
What?
You get me whipped. Well, let me finish before
Okay.
you
Okay.
fucking deconstruct it.
Okay.
You get me whipped up about our friendship.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, we gotta smoke. We gotta smoke a stick. I haven't smoked a stick. Dude, this week we're gonna smoke a stick. All right, dude, I'll call you. You're the king of I'll call you tomorrow. And we're gonna this week we're gonna hook it. And you never okay, you're nodding your head, so I'm gonna back off right now. I'm pumping the brakes. I don't need to go any further. I feel like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, you know what? You're 100% right. And I thought about that. And I was like, I told Bobby we're going to do this. Stacy's birthday was last night, but then we did her dinner and shit at the end of last week. And I was doing stuff. So I realized I bit off more than I can chew with plans. Okay. I bit off more than I can chew with plans. But I will tell you this. If you're free, I can smoke tonight, tomorrow, or Thursday.
Okay. I'm definitely, let's pick one of those nights. I would love to do that maybe tomorrow, but I don't. So I just want to get this straight. So when you bite off more than you can chew, I'm the piece of meat that you spit back out into a napkin. That's what I'm getting. Is that what
No, it was, listen, I chose you. I wanted to do it with you. Okay. Because I love you. You're one of my tops. So
right.
What I'll do is sometimes when you love a guy and you want to hang out with a guy so bad, you say, yeah, we're going to do it. Not realizing it's birthdays, anniversaries, kids need to be picked up and it's a shit show of a week. So that's why it was. So you know what, though? You are right. I did say we were going to do that last week. I apologize. But yeah, you got me. Listen, man, when I'm wrong, see, that's the thing about me. That's the thing about me. Okay, that nobody fucking takes into consideration, even my fucking wife. When I'm wrong, I'll say I'm fucking wrong. I got no problem apologizing. I got no problem fucking saying, listen, it's on me, man. You're right. So you got it.
All right, great. Good. Perfect. Love it.
Women don't fucking do that. Women don't, you know that? You know that? A lot of times. What?
They never do.
I should say all women listen. I know women listen to this. What the fuck does that mean? No, I'm just saying.
There's 4 women that listen to this. You're good. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is, and I think it's because I married a strong woman. I know you married a strong woman. Yeah. All of my friends who married we're all dumb. We all married these tigers. We all married these strong, responsible fucking tigers, right? Like our wives run shit. They're the glue that holds the family together. Okay. Yeah. They're organized. They're responsible. But God forbid you call them out on their shit. Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's just like, it's either this. The other day, you want to laugh? The other day, I said the dumbest thing. Bobby, I said the dumbest fucking thing, and I immediately lost the argument. Stacy and I are fighting, and I feel like she's being selfish, right? Just about some little stupid thing. I was cleaning the cat's room, and I go, you could not have all the shit in the cat's room, so when I clean it, it's nice, and I don't have to move bags. And she goes, I like it a certain way, and we start going back and forth, and we start getting into it, and you know what I said to lose the fucking argument? I go, Eve bit the apple. Eve did it. And
what?
I know.
What?
I know.
What the fuck? You went biblical?
I go, Eve, you know what? I go, this is typical. I go, and then I just walked away and I just go, Eve bit the apple. As the words left my fucking head, my wife stopped what she was doing. Her chair went back. She goes, I swear to God, she goes, did you just say that? And I go, he didn't do it. He wanted to have a picnic with the other fruits, but no. And I just dug a deeper fuck.
Why would you go fucking Sam Jackson, Pulp Fiction, biblical on your fuck? You never go biblical with your wife, dude.
No, and
you go biblical with a guy in a parking lot. You go biblical with somebody, some fuckface in a movie theater. You go down with that shit. You never go biblical with you. You said she was a fucking rib. She was just a rib, and you basically said she fucks up the world. The world is fucked.
And all I was doing was cleaning cat litter. It didn't have to be that. I didn't need to die on that fucking hill. I didn't need to die. Bobby, as soon as I said Eve bit the apple, as soon as I said, I just literally knew it was over. And she said, did you just say that to me? And then I tried going, you know what I mean? And I just fucking walked away. So,
dude, listen to me. Since we're going down this route, let's go down this fucking route. That's what this show's going to be. So if you're a girl, Lou, fucking Sarah, everybody who listens to this, you might get a little butthurt today. But listen, I'm in the house today. I can't yell. I can't scream. I can't say go fuck yourself. I can't go shut up. I can't go stop turning the fucking light switches on and not shutting them off. Because I'm gonna wind up having to do Sundays at a fucking comedy club just to pay for the fucking electric fucking bill. God son of a bitches. So I can't say shit. I can't. So we're in the house today. Max is kind of fucking up. I'm trying to do what I do, trying to keep calm. Everybody, hey, come on, Max, do your thing. And then I go, hey, Dawn, what?
Oh, yeah, and for you especially.
I went, hey, Dawn, come here hey, can we know? And I wanted to go, what nothing? Where's my fucking shirts that you're shrinking in the dryer because they don't fit and I didn't get that fat and I know you're shrinking them. You put them in by accident. Now they're all shrunk. That's a $20 fucking shirt from DXL that I have to go there because I'm a fat fuck. Now you shrink it. They're perfect. Okay? My shirts, you wet and then you let sit. You can't fuck with my shirts. You wet and you let sit. That's the way you clean my shirts. Wet it, sit. Wet, sit. You don't fucking hang it outside. Don't put it near an oven. Don't put it near a cell phone because that might heat it up and it won't fit my fucking body. And then, I can't even yell. I can't say shit. So then I go, hey, dog, come here. I go, let's not do this. Can we not do this to each other? Yeah, where are my shirts? Because I don't see any of my shirts. They're right there. There's another question coming. I'm going to have to ask where, because I looked. You think I just looked? I'm a moron. I looked in one spot and went, there's no shirts where they usually are. I looked around. I didn't see my shirts. They're right there. And then I go, I want to go, where? But I can't. I go, where, honey? Where? Right over here. Where? I still don't see him. She goes under a pile of fucking sheets on the couch in the bed. Under the sheets! I couldn't see him unless I fucking was an X-Men with fucking X-ray eye. Right there, like I'm a moron. Right there. She goes, I go, you mean under a bunch of other shit that I can't see and only you know because you fucking put them there? There? That's where you put them there? And I can't say that. I can't do that. I have to, I literally, because I'm trying to be a better human being, trying to be a good person. I don't want my son to see some angry dad yelling at, his mom, precious mom. So I'm just like, all right, thanks. And now I got to go drive into the city. Now I got to get behind the wheel of a car. God forbid somebody I don't fucking know does something to me today. It's all going to come out. That's how murders happen. I believe people do. This is how little time. Where's my shirts? Right there. Where? Over there. Where? Right there. They're right here under everything. Just taking it and you. And then you fucking push and nothing. You're up here, and then you're on stage, and some chick pulls out her cell phone. He's like, "Put the fucking cell phone away, you stupid cunt!"
You know what? Everything that you just said is perfect, and it's exactly what happens. It's oh my God. Do you feel bad? Here's for anybody listening, okay? If you want to know what not to say to Bobby, okay, because there's a few things. There's a few hot buttons. Listen, in the years that I've known Bobby, okay, there's a few hot buttons where I could tell you these are things that you don't want to say. Okay. And Bobby is really big on tone. Okay, Bobby's very big on tone, and he reads tone. So, and Mike, I'm sure Mike has seen this. If you say things like "calm down," oof, that's a tough one. Okay, calm down, relax. What? Those are things that he can't, because you go. Oh, and another thing too. Don't interrupt him. Don't interrupt him. Wait for him to finish, because then all of a sudden now it's a power move of, oh, you're trying to talk, but I'm trying. I mean, the kid, I love you to death.
There's the worst one is there's one word that you say to me, and it does the complete opposite.
Was it relax?
It goes through me. You text last week. Let's just tell them what happened. Last week, you said, "Hey, let's do this thing at this time." And I said, "Yeah, I'd love to. I can't wait to do your show. I love doing your show. All the show. I love it." Right. And I text you at I think it was,
oh no, you texted me
10:58.
Say 10:58. No, it was 10:48. I have it. You were 12 minutes early, and you said, "We doing this or what?"
Listen, this is part of my control issue. I agree, but I don't believe you. Your confidence was fucking too mind-boggling.
It was 10:48. Okay. I remember it.
10:40. All right, at 10:48. I'll send you the link around 10:50. Miss you, man. Okay, miss you too. Blang. What the fuck? Blah blah blah. Okay, now. Okay, yep, you're right. It was 10:47 to be exact. You were okay. So at 10:47, I had no link. I'm up. I'm ready. I'm in the shed. Everything. I got my car. I'm ready to go. 10:47, which is minutes away from 10:50.
Oh, right? But excuse me, Prince Charles. You were ready. Okay.
Always.
You were ready with your coffee 3 minutes before I said I was going to send it. I was down the street getting coffee, which I'm sticking to my story. I wasn't lying. Okay. And you said, while I'm like getting my fucking Truvia, I'm putting my Splenda in the coffee. I'm doing this. I'm trying to rush back. Now put yourself in my shoes for a second. Okay. I'm trying to rush back home, but I got to get my coffee the way I got to get my coffee. I got to get it a certain way.
Yes.
So as I'm rushing, because I want to get back for you. Okay.
No, it's for you. It's you. It's yours. It's your show. It was your show.
Right. But I don't want to leave you there. You were nice enough.
No, when you do my show, it's for me. When I do your show, it's for you.
Right. But I am not going to
have the guest. You're the host.
Right. But you were gracious enough to say you'll come on my show. I don't want to leave you waiting there like a fucking asshole on me.
For you.
What?
For you. It's for you.
I don't want to leave you waiting. You were nice enough to say yes. I'm going to make you wait.
No, you're saying that you're running back to be on time for me. It's really be on time for you. It's your show.
What do I give a fuck? It's not live. It's not live. What do I give a fuck? So I'm sending the thing to my producer, Andrew Themlis, anyway. I don't give a fuck what time we start. If we started at 12:20, I don't give a fuck. So I don't want you waiting there. So all of a sudden you come in with, we doing this or what? Little aggressive, to be honest. A little aggressive. Yeah. So now I'm trying to fucking stir my thing. I'm trying to. So then I said, I'm getting coffee. And then I said, relax. Now I will admit when I said relax, I was doing everything, and part of me said,
oh, no. You sweeten this up like a Comedy Central special.
What?
You fucking sweeten this fucking thing up. Oh my fucking God, did you sweeten? Okay,
What?
you ready? Here it is. This is what you said. This is what you said. All right, you ready?
yeah.
Ready? Here we go. Are you sending this or what? At 10:47,
Yeah.
right? You wrote 11, just 11. A 1 and a 1, not even the word. I didn't even get the word. You didn't even write it starts at 11 or the word 11. You wrote a 1 and a fucking 1. And then you wrote with a capital fucking R, by the way. Relax. 11. Relax.
Yeah.
That's the sentence I got.
Yeah. No. You were right. But when you said, are we getting this or what? I was already rushing. What I should have done, and I told you this, I should have, when I said 11, relax, I should have said like either ha, 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 or kidding, getting coffee, be there soon. Instead, I did that, and then I just rushed without doing it. And don't think I didn't know what I was walking into when we finally got on. I felt like a scared wife. I felt like a scared wife who came in too late.
And Lou actually said in the chat, I don't believe that Bobby was calm. Now, listen, and she also said, mush, I don't believe that Bobby was anywhere that calm. I was that calm. And mush, we haven't had an incident in 3 weeks, right?
Correct.
How many incidents we've had only maybe one incident this year, correct?
This year, yeah.
All right. Well, listen, mush. All right. See, that's
it's been fucking 8 weeks this year.
Listen.
I mean, we have you said it like we were in fucking September. I mean, mush. Listen, we've only had 3 blowouts in fucking 2 weeks. Am I right? Fucking New Year's Eve felt like it was yesterday. What the? Watching the fucking ball drop. That's the funniest.
I think that I think Lou says I hate relax. I mean, the word relax, when someone says relax, there's no okay, the only person that can say relax is a doctor and a therapist. That's it.
I love you. There are a few people in the world I love more than I love you. I mean, the doctor thing is so perfect. That's all you want to hear from a doctor.
But I mean, listen, dude, that's it. That's the only people I want to hear it from. Some type of rehab therapist. Relax. Or your doctor. Relax. That's it. You should never. I don't want to hear relax from any of my male friends or especially my wife. My wife tells me to relax. It fucking exact opposite.
Yeah,
exact opposite.
I'd like to hear the word. I'd like to hear the word relax from a fireman. That'd be soothing. You know, if he's running into a building, a fireman, a doctor, a therapist, and a masseuse.
Right.
Yeah. Actually, can you say that now? You want to laugh?
What?
I go into the. You know, I have a monthly membership for massage.
Yeah.
Right?
So they do that.
They take no, it's a legit. It's it's called Elements. It's a franchise, but the Elements massage in it's kind of like a step up from that. What is it, Curves or whatever? Like this is a whatever. It's a place that I have a membership in Connecticut, and instead of it being $110 a massage, when you have it come out of your checking account, it's $70 every month. They take it out like clockwork. And then you just go in and you tip, but my wife is a part of it. And then, so you go in, and then when you're done, depending if you get 60 or 90 minutes, you give a tip. And, I have it come out. So I'm just laying, and I know, like, I choose who over the years, I've had it for 3 years. I've had multiple, people give me massages, and you figure out, like, some of them just know your neck and back better. So I'm laying down, and I had somebody there, I would say late 20s, early 30s. And nice. she knew me. She knew me, talking to me. She was she just had a daughter. She knows that I have kids. And all of a sudden I said the word, like, oh, your profession is this. It must, and I said the word masseuse, and she goes, well, technically, like, that's not really That's like not the way to say it. Like a masseuse is kind of offensive. And I'm going like, what? So technically, I'm saying masseuse now to somebody that fucking gives you a deep tissue massage or something, calling it a masseuse is not the proper term. So I don't know if they want to be called a fucking body engineer, whatever the fuck they want to be called. But now I'm just going to shut up now. So now I'm just going to shut up for the whole time.
Yeah.
God forbid.
Yeah, because now you're afraid to say something. So now you're going to sit there uncomfortably with this fucking asshole because you're afraid to say anything that's going to, you walked into a politically correct landmine, horse shit.
Yeah.
They want to upgrade their status. I'm a massage therapist. A masseuse is what? She should know as your fucking whatever that you're not trying to be offensive.
By the way, Bobby, it was probably like the 14th time or like the 12th time she's done it. She's talked to me from before when I did my special. She's a comedy fan. This like all this stuff. And I got to say, she didn't say it to me like really that she was offended, but it did annoy me that I'm laying there and, she's just talking and I just mentioned it. And it was like, well, that's really not like that's kind of like the offensive way to say it. So she almost said it like she was like, like giving me the knowledge of it, like educating me on it, but did it in a way where I'm like, I'm not coming back to you.
Yeah, I wouldn't go back to her either. I would have made her explain the difference. I would have been like, what is a masseuse then? What is that?
You know what's offensive? Dick rubber. That's offensive. Okay. Yeah. Fucking ball cleanser. That's offensive.
Keep going. Okay? Asshole cleaner.
Yeah, asshole cleaner. Okay.
Yeah.
Cockhead rubber. Whatever you want to call. You know what I mean? All of those things. Handy lady. Whatever the fuck.
Two knuckles in my butt, lady.
All right, now you're getting crazy, Bobby.
All right, one knuckle. Half up to the first knuckle in my butt.
Like saying that you're touching somebody or a male, saying that you're messing, doing that. That's to say masseuse. I'm saying masseuse. Like I didn't even know, and I really did not know that was offensive. Well, you know what? Now, if you go on an airplane and you say stewardess, which I mean, I don't say stewardess because that is older, but that's offensive now.
Yeah, you should be able to call a waitress. Excuse me, waitress. Can I get another Sprite with ice, please? Because unless we go down, what are you doing? Unless this thing, and when we go down, what are you gonna do? Tell me, everybody, put your seatbelt on. No shit. What are you doing? You ever see those planes when they crash? The first ones to scream and yell are the fucking flight attendants. They lose all the shit that they do is out the window. That sucker's going down at 900 miles an hour into the Atlantic.
You know what's funny about that is every time like there's bad turbulence, I look at their faces. I look at them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They don't, but most planes can't crash. I mean, it's impossible that the wings can bend like this. I talked to one of the pilots and they were like, yeah, it's very turbulence isn't taking a plane down. Very rarely is that going to happen. Yeah. It's engine failure. It's usually takeoff landing. That's the only time you have to worry. That's when I say the Serenity Prayer. Every time we take off and every time we land, I say the Serenity Prayer and I save everybody on the plane. They don't know it, but I do.
Because you're the hero. You're the hero without a cape. Nobody knows.
I am. Nobody knows. I'm sitting there mumbling to myself. They think I'm some fat crazy guy. Oh, Father, what? God, is trying to accept things we cannot change. Courage is change things we can. And the wisdom knows I will not. And I save the whole plane.
One time I'm sitting next to this guy and he does the sign of the cross once. Okay. Then he does the sign of the cross twice. Now this guy's on 9 times. And I want the guy, hey, buddy, the fuck is like he just kept going like this. And I'm like, listen, I'm scared too. Okay. But like, if you know something, like what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. That's somebody who knows something's doing. They just keep saying it.
Oh shit!
Back to this. I keep hearing myself. Sorry.
Yeah, you know what? They need to. How about they hand us a little flyer with what we can say now? Everywhere I go, just give me something where I have a guide. So I'm not gonna get. So somebody's not gonna say that I did something rude because I don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah, but they're setting up the rules to where it's going to come back on them someday. You know what I mean? They're going to be saying something and they're just going to fuck themselves.
Yep.
You have to be the point like, yeah, I don't know what you have to say. What's the difference between a masseuse and a massage therapist? What do you want me to call you? I want to be called a massage therapist. Okay, why? What is a masseuse? Can you tell me? Well, that's a person that does what?
Hey, Mike. Mike, can you Google the definition for us of what an actual, like the text says a masseuse is?
Yeah.
Because she was like, "Oh well, we can't really say that. You shouldn't say that." And I wanted to be like, I've been over tipping you. Okay,
yeah, you're ridiculous.
Because listen,
you're ridiculous. When you tip, you're ridiculous.
Yeah, when it comes to tips, I am ridiculous. But you know what?
Me too.
To their favor. So if it's a 60-minute, they say $25 tip is good. If it's a 90-minute, they say 35. So I always do 5 or 10 over that. So because I said masseuse now, and I've been giving you that, would you just, like, the way it went, I can't say she was rude to me. She wasn't like Paul. I don't know.
Yeah, but it heated you.
It just made it go like, oh, you really shouldn't say it that way. Like, what she should have said was, I think it's ridiculous, but they're saying that that's not even do it like that.
But she doesn't think it's ridiculous because, look, I'm going to kind of change my point. Look, if we were in a profession where a comedian was a guy who told jokes, right? And a stand-up was a guy that sucked dudes off in an alley, we'd be like, look, I'm not a stand-up. I'm a comedian. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great point.
I might be like, look, oh, hey, how long you doing stand-up? Whoa. I'm a comedian. I'm a comedian. I'm a comedian. I'm not a stand-up. Stand-up's a guy who fucking sucks dudes off in the alley for like $60. And, they get maybe $10 tip. And they have to they wash you on a table and all that shit. I don't fuck around with that. I just do straight up stand up.
You know what? Fair enough.
What's up?
The only term I can look up online is massage therapist. So I'm not sure why they're getting so upset about masseuse. Also, Calta had just called me right then. So he may be on tomorrow to say hey. But
yeah, sure.
So
I miss him. He's a great guy. I hope he's relaxing, having a good time on the beach. Virzi, I really think masseuse. I think the jerk off policies have taken that over. Okay. I think masseuse, because masseuse, sex workers, they call themselves masseuses. Like I remember way back in the day, I got a masseuse. I would always, when I would go on the internet or whatever, and I would look, you want to get all the legit shit out of the way. So you'll type in table shower, open hours, 24 hours open, and you'll type in masseuse, because masseuse was anybody could call themselves a masseuse. A massage therapist, you have to get a degree to be a massage therapist. You have to know anatomy. To be a masseuse, I'm a masseuse. I could be a masseuse right now. I could put my ad on the page right now and fucking get middle-aged women and fucking, just rub them down and get a couple old guys and fucking crank them out on a table and make $150.
Imagine if you just quit. Imagine if there was another pandemic that nobody could handle. You just quit comedy. There was a fucking line down your driveway to your shed. You put a table in your shed, and there was just a fucking line of old creepy dudes. And I showed up to smoke a cigar, and you're like, Virzi, I can't, man. Look how busy I am.
I'm fucking busy, dude. Yeah, but I still have mush fucking doing StreamYarding it. I'm StreamYarding it out. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Michael. He's got a mask on. He doesn't want to be known. He's married with 3 kids. I'm gonna masseuse him right now. In front of all you guys. If you guys want the cum shot, you got to join the next tier. It's a $10 tier. If you guys
you got a Patreon with all the tiers. A hand job is 10. A fucking facial is just like
yeah. If you want to see my glasses get mushed up, that's a $25 level. And I shout your name out. Yeah. I shout you out. Fat JC. Oh, Fat JC. Herbs and Terps.
Dude.
Yeah.
You know what I would love? I would love to see, Mike. How great would it be? I would love to see Bobby. I would love to see you have a civilian job. No, I would love to see you have a civilian job just for like 2 weeks. It would almost be like if
sound
somebody,
like my mother.
God, that's hilarious. Yeah, my grandmother, rest her soul, she used to say, "You got to get a trade." No, but I'm talking about like a show. We should document the show. God, if there's a television network listening to this, Bobby Kelly has
There isn't.
Yeah,
We should talk about this on Sal and Chris D's podcast.
Yeah, try to fucking get True TV on this shit. No, dude. If there was a cameras following you and you had to have a legit 2 weeks clock in and clock out and deal with everything that they have to deal with, a camera on you, especially you, because you've been your own boss now for, if I'm coming on since my first open mic, I've been for decades. You must be what, almost 30 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've been your own boss without having anybody telling you really what to do, where to go, how long you have for lunch. Oh, God, I would fucking pay to see that.
Do I remember when I did have a job? I had a job at Grossman's Bargain Outlet, and it was the Grossman's was like Home Depot, and then they had the Bargain Outlet was just like, all the broken shit, like all the twisted 2x4s, all the shit that the regular store couldn't sell, like a broken vacuum cleaners. All the bullshit they'd send to this store. It was just garbage. Like our number one seller was indoor outdoor carpet, and I transformed that whole place into my domain. I made an office inside of the insulation with a secret door, so I could go take naps. I used to roll myself up in the carpet and take a nap. Like as soon as the place died out around 10:30, I'd roll myself up in indoor outdoor carpet and just take a nap. And then if somebody came over and they were like, "Hey, can I get somebody for indoor outdoor carpet?" I'd just roll out of the thing and be like, "What's up? How you doing?"
You're good. So yes, but that's kind of why you got into what you got into, because even when you were a civilian working that, you still kind of did it on your terms. I got to tell you, man, the best job I ever had to this day, because I worked a lot from when I was like in high school. The best year. What just happened? Oh, that's hilarious.
What happened?
No, you put up a.
Oh yeah, that's what I used to roll myself up in.
Oh my God, that's so great. The best job that I ever had, where I always had cash in my pocket and I was free, was delivering pizzas. My buddy owned a pizzeria, and I would just have music pumping in my car. I was smoking butts. Right. So I'd be smoking cigarettes. I would have the pizza there. I knew the area. They were like, "Dude, you're the fastest." I was the fastest. I got good tips. I always had $300 cash in my pocket. I was always, yeah. But you got to understand, I'm a high school. I'm either like late high school and then like around like early college at home. And I always just had hundreds of dollars cash. Yeah. And I would just, nobody took. I knew where to go. I came in at night. I clocked out. Here are my deliveries. Here's my tips.
Dude, I used to love delivering.
Dude, delivering is the best.
I used to deliver flowers on Sundays. When I was starting comedy in Boston, I couldn't do a job from Monday to Friday. I couldn't. So I just got a bunch of jobs that I could do 2 days here, 1 day there, 1 day here, 3 days there. You know what I mean? So I didn't get sick of the shit. And I did comedy every night. And I could quit any one of them if they ever gave me shit. If I ever got a gig, I could go fuck yourself and walk away clean, But on Sundays, I used to deliver flowers. So I'd go in, they had this big van. I'd go in, I'd get a cigar, I'd load up this stupid truck, and I would just drive around all Sunday, deliver mostly funeral homes and old folk homes. The old folk home was a little tough because, you'd always walk in and there was always this one lady that got flowers every Sunday and she'd always be taking a shit. And she'd be like, "Come in." And I'd be like, "I'm just going to leave him here. Just put him on the table. I'll just put him. Just go ahead. Put him on the table." And she has the door wide open. I walk by. She's like, "Hi. All right. Just keep going." I'm like, I'm not the freak. You told me to, she's like, "All right, now go." And I'm like, "I don't even want to see you, lady." But she used to do it to me every Sunday. And I'd have to I think she liked it. The worst was, though, when you had to deliver something and they didn't answer the door and you couldn't leave it. You can't leave flowers. It's like leaving a pizza.
So what did you do?
I had a, this is kind of right when cell phones came out. So that was shoddy,
Yeah.
I don't know how people lived before the internet. I don't know how we existed. And I was there. You understand?
Yeah.
Before cell phones and the internet. Like, could you imagine looking somebody's name up in a fucking book?
I know.
Imagine having to fucking just do this shit and then go find a payphone,
Yeah.
and then get a quarter and then stick and then fucking do this shit. And then if you fuck up, ding, 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 and you have to keep looking down. And then, what's up? And then you only had a certain amount of time.
I remember, dude, you're bringing back memories right now. I remember my dad wanted to take me and my brother to Radio City to see Rodney. And this is around back to school time. This is around 86.
Rodney King?
Rodney Dangerfield. Yeah, he was trying to get front row tickets to that. Yeah, if we get up close, we could really see the beating. No, he wanted, so he got a phone book, and he had a phone book in his Mercedes, his 1980 whatever Mercedes, and we drove to Nathan's on Central Avenue in Yonkers, and there was a payphone outside, and he had my brother call Ticketmaster. And they did this whole thing where someone had the book open, the other one called, reserving tickets to go to Radio City and do the whole thing. And now you're just like, what show do you want to go to? What day? And it's just, it really is. But don't you think there's something nice about that now looking back? Because as great as this shit is, there's a lot of fucking shitty shit, evil shit.
Oh, dude, it's literally taken bullying into your 70s.
Dude, you got to do that on stage.
Yeah, it's literally back in the day, you had trouble with kids in junior high and high school, and then you went to college or not, but you didn't really get in college. You got hazed. It was a fun little hazing, right? With a little, smidget of racism and some sexism and, some type of, type of horseshit like that. But then after that, you're done. You're free and clear. You're only around the people you like. That's it. You're never in a situation except for work, but no one ever fucked with anybody at work, right? But now with this shit, this stupid device,
yeah.
You want to go meet the dude at 3:00 in the fucking parking lot after school, you know?
But we also choose it because I know people that are not on social media, and I got to tell you something, they're fucking happy.
Okay? Well, yeah, but we don't listen. We don't choose it. Even if you look in this chat, there's a bunch of little fucking tough bullies in here. Let's go to Chuck Gondos. What a fuck. He's just a stupid dum-dum. You know what I mean? Making dummy jokes. And you go to fucking, I still call them Orientals. What the fuck? Is he nuts? You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. That was kind of funny. What an asshole. But in your own, anywhere you go, there's these fuckers, I'm 50. Yeah. I'm 50. And I don't really give a fuck. But if this was high school, I'd be like, all right, dude, let's just go meet after school. Either you're going to give me a beating or I'm going to give you a beating, and it's over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's fucking over.
Yeah.
And they've taken, and listen, let me tell you something. Men, grown men, are going into other men's social media.
I know.
And saying shit. It's dude, you're a fucking man. You're a man.
It's do you have children? Do you have a life? Do you have a fucking life?
But not even that. It's men, you're supposed to be a man. I guess I have a certain thing with what a man is, I could never go into somebody's thing and say stupid shit because I guess I expect to be oh, this guy might fucking want to beat the shit out of me or fucking crack me over the head with something. Yeah. Not to say I'm a tough guy, but maybe that generation of there's no more consequences for people. Right. You can just say whatever you want and then go back to your little fucking thing. But
Right. Well, this, yeah,
emotionally, I would think that would bother you when you're with your kid or your wife, knowing that you're that guy or that person. And girls do it too. I don't want to say all guys. Girls do it too. You know what I mean?
you know, I said this many times, and I'll say it again. I stick with it. That's why the mob. That's why, say what you want about the mafia, but that's why they run the best business. Because the bottom line is this: if you fuck around, you're not going to walk. If you fuck around, they're going to threaten your family. But if you're nice, then there's no problem. So you want to fuck around, okay? Yeah. See, the mob would do this. Could you imagine a mafia guy being cyberbullied? That'd be a funny sketch. But if a mafia guy was getting cyberbullied, okay, he's finding the address and going to the airport. Okay, and he'll fucking show up to Milwaukee or wherever the fucking troll is. Okay, and he's going to shut him up, and all that troll and all those other trolls are going to fucking shut up.
I just don't understand. I wish there was accountability, like with your name, you had to have your address or something, like where you're from. But also, I mean, look, we've caused this. We're the ones who created it, so we can't bitch about it because we created it. Well, we came on here and did that to each other. So you really can't, and in most of the people that are doing it for a laugh, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking about even the people that are attacking these cancel people. It's like they're fucking lunatics. Like, they're crazy people.
Yeah.
And you've given them a voice to be able to, it's like crazy. The only way to get around it is I don't look at comments. In here I kind of graze them a little bit, but I don't really give a fuck. You know what I mean? I try to engage. I do my shit, put it out there and walk away. But you can't get the accolades too. You can't have your accolades. You can't be skimming through an accolade and then see some fucking crazy shit about your fucking mother's cunt. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what? The greatest thing and the greatest revenge on all these fucking dummies. The greatest thing is on all these fucking morons talking shit, because that's what they are. They really are fucking nobody. But the greatest thing is when you truly don't look. And, I love that somebody will write something now. Like, I swear to God, like my producer, Themless, on the shows, the podcasts that I do, and the YouTube channel that I have, he'll always tell me, like, I'll get a temperature gauge, and he'll always go 97% positive, handful of dickheads. And I think what you said is right. I think out of the handful of dickheads, right, let's say there's 15, 20% of dickheads.
Yeah.
Out of that 15 or 20% of dickheads, probably only 4 or 5% are like really malicious assholes. And the other guys just want to either be acknowledged, they want to be fucking heard, and they want to say something.
Absolutely.
You don't even look at it. And imagine how sad these motherfuckers' lives are when you don't even look at it and they're typing. And it's like, dude, I'm collecting checks.
Well, here's the thing is like, even on Twitter, I don't look, you can't get to me on Twitter. I have it set up so that I don't get anything like accolades or anything, really. You know what I mean? Once in a while they'll get around it and say something, but I don't really look at it, which is, but it's the constant trying to feel good from what you do, right?
Yeah.
And I think in the last
year, are you talking about us or are you talking about them?
I'm talking about no, not them. They're trying to, whatever they're trying, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I just, that's why I'd be fucking, I would love for the mafia to like come back. I'm so sad they're gone. I wish they would come back and go on Twitter, and I would love for one of these fucks to do it. And then, like, I wish there was like a serial killer that killed trolls. You know what I mean? Just like they just start. I would help him if I saw him. Like if I saw him killing like one of these people, I'd be, what are you doing? This is the guy that said that thing on your fucking thing on your Instagram.
Do
And
you,
I'd be
do
like, I'd be like, what do you need? I'd help you. I'd be like a sidekick. I'd
Yeah.
fucking help. I'd help him murder people around the country.
Well, you know what the saddest thing is? Imagine how sad it is. Think about this for a second, too. This is real shit. Imagine how sad it would be to be, like you said, Bobby, a grown man. Okay. This is a man. You may have a family, you may not. And what you're doing is you come home from your job, whether it's a fucking construction worker, a FedEx driver, a fucking whatever you're doing to make ends meet and put on your table. And then you have the time / energy to look at somebody who's following their dreams, moving up in the business, making money, doing what we do, entertaining people in show business, comedy, all this shit, stand up, and actually start writing hateful shit and then fucking click send and then go back to your fucking hungry and fucking.
Yeah, but the thing is, dude, they've been around. It's not a. I'm kind of looking at it like, dude, they were back in the day too. You don't think there was a troll back in the 1600s in London came out with a fucking hear ye, fucking Shakespeare's mom is a fat cunt.
Yeah, and then the fucking king hung him and his family out in public for everybody to see.
Oh, remember the days? I mean, we really got away from fucking just beatings and violence.
I know.
I mean, there's no more there's no more street justice.
Oh, yes, there is. Oh, yes, there is. Tell that to the fucking president of the Philippines. That fucking guy. Listen, a lot of people are saying he's a murderer. He's this, he's that. The guy, I think he's the president of the Philippines. You know what he did? If you were shot dead on the street, you know what he did? This is, I'm talking about the last 4 years. I'm talking about what he did was he did two things. What he did was he told his task force and his police, when you go break up a drug deal, I want the drug dealers and the users lined up and shot in public. And this is, I'm talking about, this is like fucking 2018. This is he's like, everybody dies. So the users and the addicts die and the dealers die. His cops were informed to go into a drug raid and kill everybody. During the pandemic and quarantine, if you're out on the street, shot dead. Now listen, I mean, it's a little murder. I understand. But here's the thing. The streets were empty. Okay. Yeah, this fucking kid. I mean, this kid does not fucking play. All right. I'm not even joking. He actually was in a press conference and they go, is it true what you said? And he arrogantly goes, yes, shot dead. If you're not inside, shot dead. And they did it. So, you know, I'm not saying that that's the way to go. I think if fucking Joey Biden was doing that, people would fucking freak out in this country. I mean, we had a president who, you know, tweeted and you would have thought that fucking, you know, Hitler was back. But, you know, if Joe Biden started shooting people in the street, but listen, there is something to be said. Look, dude, here's the bottom line. And this is true. I don't do it. And I know you don't do it. Stacey and I decided to not hit our kids. We decided to not do that. We made that conscious decision to like not spank them or hit them. Okay. And you know what? Here's the bottom line. The truth is they're going to be, unfortunately, a little softer because of it. And it's just, listen, if you know that you do something wrong, you're going to get fucking wrapped in the mouth, or you're going to fucking be spanked really hard and put in your room and, you know, and have that happen. Listen, I had friends that got the shit kicked out of them in high school. And you know what? They never talked back to their parents.
Look, dude, but let me tell you something. Me and Gomez went to Nickelodeon American Dreams, the new place over by Giant Stadium.
Yeah.
Have you been to it?
No, not yet.
Dude, it's fucking nuts. It's not, I mean, you can ski. There's skiing.
Wow.
There's a fucking ski slope inside. There's a full water park inside.
Wow.
And then they have an amusement park inside.
That seems really fucking safe during coronavirus.
What are you gonna do? Right? I
yeah, fucking running around a fucking water park with bare feet when fucking SARS is all over the fucking joint.
You know what? I agree with you with the water park. I'm not gonna go to the water park, but they have so much chlorine, your fucking clothes come out white. Everybody's just wearing white trunks and white swimsuits. Listen, dude, but we're in there, and me and Lewis were with the two kids, Jamesy and Max having a blast. And this kid, this little skinny kid, glasses, kind of nerdy looking, is sitting there by himself. And he's right behind Max and Jamesy. Or right in front of him. And all of a sudden, this woman comes over with a whole fucking gaggle of kids. Little thin, really crack addict thin. And she walks by our kids. And I perk up like, listen, fucking, her energy was a little off, right? And she grabs this fucking kid by the face and gets right up to him and fucking squeezes. And this kid just cowered, dude. Like a little fucking dog, like a puppy.
Yeah.
And she was like, you little motherfucker. I don't know what she said, but she was like grinding that, you little fucking, what'd I fucking tell you? And he was just frozen with fear. Dude, I can't take that. Like,
yeah, but he's not going to do it again.
But what the fuck did he do, Verz?
I know.
What did he, I mean,
I'm kidding. I'm half kidding.
Look, yeah.
I don't believe in putting hands on kids. I don't do it to ours, but I can tell you right now that it bites parents when you don't. I'm not saying.
Okay, here's something I told you. I'll give you an example. You ready? Yeah, this is the play. It's fucking nuts. It's nuts. So here's an example. We're on vacation, right, with Max.
Yeah.
And this other couple, Dawn's friends, and they got a kid Max's age, right? They're good friends, really good friends. So they're hanging out outside, and Max does something or whatever. And this kid's got a little temper. He's smaller than Max, the same age. He pushes Max to the ground. He like goes, pushes him, whatever. Max falls on the ground and kind of lies there. And they're like, hey, don't do that. What did you push him? They're yelling at him. I walked over to Max. I go, get up. And they're like, I go, back off, get up. Maximus, get up. And they were like, I go, get up. And he got up. I go, you never let somebody push you down. And you never lie on the ground. If someone pushes you to the ground, you get right back up and you get in their face and you go, don't touch me. And if they touch you again, I give you full permission to punch them right in the face.
Yeah.
I go, you never lie down. Someone pushes you on the ground, you get up as fast as you can. You never lie there. I go, what'd I just say? And he's like, don't lie on the ground. I go, what do you do? Get right back up and get in their face. What do you say? Don't touch me. That's how you don't make a pussy.
Yeah. Well, I told my son laying down, me and Lucas, we were laying down, we were talking. I was telling him, you got to protect your sister. You got to do all this. And then I said, here's the deal. If somebody bothers your sister or I will go into the I told him these words verbatim. I said, I will go into the principal's office with a smile on my face, knowing you punched him in the face. And I'll tell them that I told you to do so. That's it. Right. You punch him in the face hard and they're not going to do it again. Okay. Right. Now, obviously I don't want you ever to be the first person. I obviously don't want you to ever put your hands on somebody, but you do that shit when you have to do it. But
you got to teach, Max went to boxing for a year. So he knows how to throw a punch. Now he's going to jiu-jitsu this year. We're trying to you got to teach the kid how to fight too, though. You can't give him that advice and they go, hey, don't ever touch me. And the kid goes, what are you going to do? And he punches you in the face and then you fucking just get your ass whooped. You know what I mean? I'm sending the kid. I sent him to boxing and he's going to jiu-jitsu. So you got to give him that skill also. But I remember the father kid, the kid was sitting there he went on the ride like this and just scared shitless the whole time.
Yeah.
And then the father came over, said something to him. And it's like, barring just, fucking sexually assaulting another kid in the park, what the fuck could he have done?
Right.
That deserved that.
Right.
You just fucked the whole day. Now all he's thinking about is being embarrassed in line in front of other families. Ugh.
Yeah, no, that's brutal.
No, fucking brutal, man. Fucking brutal.
No, you can't. I mean, listen, you can't do that. That's just shitty parenting, and what can you do? If I see a kid, but then again, I got to be honest with you, Bobby. Like I remember, my son had a friend years ago.
Can I stop you real quick? This Trevor fucking dildo. This is why these people are fucking stupid because they don't listen. They're just trying to hear. You don't spank your kid, but teach him to hit other kids. LOL. Stupid. No. It's called defending yourself, you dumb. I didn't say hit anybody. I didn't say I'm not teaching him. I'm teaching him how if someone touches him, you say, don't touch me.
Right.
Words, fuckface. It's standing up for yourself, saying, don't lay your hands on me. And if they touch you again, I give you permission to fucking beat the shit out of them, which is called defending themselves, which your father probably don't have, never did. You fucking wisp. Fucking Trevor. What a fucking stupid name. It's just, you're not even listening. You're just trying, just trying to say a funny, dumb comment, dumb. Listen, have something to say that makes sense or shut the fuck up. Okay. All right. And Chuck, if you're going to make a fat joke, do it in one thing. Don't do everyone is crack at a thing to Bobby, right? But you didn't write thin. You fucked up your own joke, you suckfest. All right? Spell check your shit before you do it. I don't mind a good fat joke. And you would have been, that was actually a pretty good joke, but you're such a shithead and you're so excited that you got a good one that you typed it too fast and you forgot you wrote thing, add thing. You fucking please go into the closet, grab a tie and hang yourself. Sorry, bro. What were you saying?
I love it. You were like, I don't even read the comments.
No, I told you I peruse them once in a while. I really Lou, Fat JC, all the ladybugs are fucking great. These are new cocksuckers that try to fit in. I'm the boss of me, not Bob Kelly. You will not. I will put you in fucking jail. I am the boss.
No, Lucas had a friend that like should have been hit. You know, I've seen it.
What?
I actually seen it.
I don't know what this means. What are you talking about?
There was a kid that my son was friends with when they were younger.
Yeah.
I'm obviously not going to mention names, but I hated this little fuck. Hated.
You hated a kid.
The kid was just bad. The kid would be the type, I'm not even joking. He'd be like, oh my God, you're bald. Like I took my hat off. Oh. He goes, oh, you're bald. And his parents go, hey, easy. Like he just had no filter. One time we were sitting around at a pool. Me, my wife, and his family were sitting at a table at a pool. Yeah. He jumped on the table and sat Indian style in the middle of a glass table next to a pool. And just goes, hey, what's going on? You guys suck. And like, dude, like, then
how old?
I'm talking this at the time, I want to say second, third grade. Okay. And this kid, I remember I was talking to his dad once. And he just fucking hit his dad. He fucking dropped the big heavy plastic fucking thing on his dad's head hard. And his dad just goes up and I just saw they like let him get away with it, even though they were angry. And I was like, oh, that's why the kid behaves that way. And I was like, oh, this is an enabling thing. Now that little fuck, I'm telling you, I saw it on like 12 occasions. That kid should have been wrapped in his mouth once or twice, or at least spanked on the ass or something, or some sort of harsh punishment. Now, again, any lunatic listening to this thinking I want to abuse kids, I don't want to go fuck yourself, you stupid fuck. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is,
hang on. Listen, Chuck, you're going to put Chuck in jail. Mush. Chuck goes in jail. Goodbye, Chuck.
No, he was making a joke.
All right, bye, Chuck. I want him in jail.
With that. So just so we understand that he wasn't trying to be a dick.
Well, here's the problem with pussy. He can't take a hit. Exactly, Lou. Take a hit, you pussy. Listen, I listen, if you hit a kid, Virzi, you're gonna, here's what happens when you hit a kid. When you hit that, this is why this kid's a piece of shit. Because, all right, Lewis said to me the other day, I go, Max was acting up at the park. I go, Max, we're going to go. We're going to go. I'm going to get an Uber. We're going to go back to Lewis's house. Then we're going to go home. We're going to leave the park. If you keep acting like this, it's inappropriate. We're going to leave. Lewis comes up. He goes, come on, dude. Would you ever really leave? I go, I've done it.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yes.
You can't throw a threat out.
Yeah. It can't be an empty threat.
No, we were in Vermont. We were going for breakfast. We're doing Max starts acting like a little asshole. I go, Max, stop. Then you get to the point like, we're going to go back to the hotel. We're going to have a banana and that's it. No breakfast. No, we're going to a farm. We're going to the beach. We're doing all this shit. I go, we're going back to the hotel. And he just did some dick shit. And I just grabbed him by the hand. No, fuck you, no yelling. I go, let's go. And we went back to the hotel. And he was fucking devastated to the point where he came to me like an hour. I was like, Dad, can I have a second chance? And I gave him a second chance. I was like, you can have one more. Okay. And we did it for the rest of the day. He was amazing.
Yeah. Well, you do. Listen, I obviously, like I said, anybody taking this, I'm not for fucking abusing kids. I don't even listen, I have not spanked my son or daughter lightly on their butt once. I've never put
I have.
And nor has my wife. But I will tell you.
I've spanked your kids 2 times when you weren't looking.
I would fucking kill you. No, I'm kidding. Listen.
What if you saw me hitting your kid? Like I was like, you little fuck, and I just whacked him right in the ass.
I mean, yeah, friendship might be over.
Now you would have to go, what'd he do? You'd have to, you know what I mean?
I would fucking bite your throat out and eat your fucking head.
Wait. If I saw you hitting Max in the back, if I saw you whacked him in the back,
I would never.
But if I did, I couldn't hit. Now, granted, I would get a stick or something. I'd have it ready to hit you in your head. But I would have to first go, what did he do?
No. I mean, listen, there would have to be, I would have to look. I think anybody in that situation would be so confused that they just saw their good friend do that they would have to ask what the fuck just happened. You know, it's funny you said that about Max because Lucas was going to his buddies to play basketball with 2 friends that he always plays Fortnite with online and stuff. And he was acting so bad. My wife was devastated. Why is he acting like this? He just wasn't listening. And I turned the car around. I go, I'm sorry, you're just not going. And dude, he just was like, are you serious? And I go, yeah, dude. And he just goes, no, seriously, you're kidding, right? And I drove all the way back and I just saw his face and he's going, no, I'm sorry, please. And then I did what you did.
Right.
I gave the second chance. Since then, his behavior has been better. So there is definitely ways of not hitting, but I've seen kids hit people. I've seen kids hit people and whack people in the head with things and say really rude things and they're not getting it. And so when I do see a parent spank a kid like that, I get it.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I guess. I mean, I don't fucking, it breaks my heart when I see it because I just see this. To me, there's no reason to put fear into a kid.
Yeah, but break your heart for a spanking on the ass. I mean, I'm not talking beat the shit out of a kid. I mean, a spank.
I hate seeing a kid being broken like a fucking horse.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. I think if you're not smart enough to manipulate your kid or to psychologically win the battle.
Right.
And I might be wrong. I'm not saying this is my opinion. If you're not smart enough to figure out, okay, what this kid's doing or what's happening, then maybe you shouldn't have been a parent. You know what I mean? Because if you have to break a kid like an animal, you're making an animal. You're making a fucking animal. And
dude, I agree.
I don't want a pussy. I'm not raising a fucking wimp. My kid's going to take care of himself. He'll be able to, but I don't want him to, I don't, because he'll do the same shit to somebody,
Right.
I hung out with a bunch of violent people. I mean, I grew up with violent people my whole life in Boston from the age of, 16 to the age of 16 was around very violent kids, violent people. I mean, just you hit first and that's it. You just beat the shit out of people. I got beat up and hit and that's what I was taught to do was to, take a beating physically. Not only did you have to kill your emotions because you don't want to cry, you don't want to feel, you had to take that beating. You had to be able to get your ass kicked but you do that shit back. And there's nothing worse than fucking hurting somebody. You know what I mean? I don't want to do it. I to a kid. Now, certain adults, I agree. You need a fucking nice rap in the face. Teenagers, you might get a fucking crack right in the face from another teenager. But that's how you learn not to be a dickhead. You go and do some dickhead shit, And some other kid's gonna go, yeah, don't do that. And you're gonna do it, and he's gonna fucking rap you in the face, and you're gonna learn not to do it. That's why I think not being in school for this last year fucked kids more than anything. Because these are the years you learn, oh, you can't just push somebody. You can't just when someone says no, it means no. All that shit they didn't learn because they learned that in school. I'm going down a whole nother path, but yeah, I don't believe that.
What? You don't believe what?
I don't believe in hitting kids.
No, we don't do it. But there's a couple, like you said, and I think that the kids that will, that are assholes and probably might have a spanking would have helped them. They're going to get it from a friend. They're going to get it from somebody in school one day.
But here's the problem. Like, there's parents that go way too far with this shit, where they baby them and they won't let them do anything. They won't let them go anywhere. They won't let them fucking be afraid. I think that's terrible.
Yeah.
Like, I think your kid should be afraid. I think you should overcome his fear. Like, Max didn't want to go on the rides. We got there for some reason. He went on roller coasters before. He's done it. He got there. He was scared. Dad, I don't want to do Dad. And James is like, come on, man. And he's like, Dad, I don't. I go, look, man, you can do whatever you want. Go on whatever ride you want. I go, and it's like, I can. But inside I was kind of like, come on, don't be a pussy. James is but it's like, all right, I got to figure this out. All right, go on whatever ride you want, but I think you should try to ease into it. Maybe we'll go on this ride and that ride, and then we'll work our way up to a bigger ride. Okay, Dad, went on this ride and I'm on these little kiddie rides. I barely fit. The kid's got to fucking jump on the stupid bar just to get it down. It's a fucking night. I can't feel my legs.
You want to fucking laugh? We went to Disney World. And me and my son went alone for a second to Space Mountain, and he fucking barely fit on the thing. And it's in the dark and it whips around, and he was fucking tiny, and it's only a one-seater. So I fucking put him behind me. The fucking thing. I put him behind me. So you sit like in a rocket ship. So you're not next to him. So I'm in front and he's in the back, and he's just made it. And he's like, I'm like, it's not that bad. Dude, this thing starts fucking whipping around in the dark. And all I'm thinking the whole ride is he's going to be hysterical, crying, screaming. And I'm going, you all right, buddy? Are you? And he said that he just closed his eyes the whole time, but it might have fucked him up. It might have fucked him up. I don't know.
Well, I pushed Max to go on the roller coaster. He went on the fucking big coaster by the end of the day.
Did he like it?
Well, we're in line. He's like, Dad. I'm like, you got this, kid. Lewis was great too. Lewis is a great fucking dad, man.
Yeah.
Lewis is a great friend dad. Because he's like, Max, you're great. Let's go. He just kept fucking mind fucking him. Dude, you're good. Move up. And we moved up, and all of a sudden it's our turn. And we get in the thing, and they were in the front, and we went on this thing. I said, this is the manipulation. You ready? Max loves to swear. He can't swear. Can't swear. You can't swear, dude. I said, Max, you got, I'll give you one swear. He goes, 3. No, he goes, 4. I go, 2. He goes, 3. I go, you got 3. You got 3 swears. I go, you got 3 swears. He goes, okay, deal. That was the manipulation that he needed to get on the fucking roller coaster hang on. Let me see if I got this fucking thing, dude. You ready? Oh shit. That was the manipulation I needed to get him on this fucking roller coaster. Here we go. You ready?
What do you mean you swear?
I gave him 3.
How much? Not a lot. Oh, Jesus. Not a lot. Oh, God. Oh, God.
What the?
He said
he did. I believe it was 17 shits.
That sounded like worse than beating him. I mean, what the fuck? Holy shit.
But you listen to his fucking pussy dad in the background screaming, I hate roller coasters, Virzi. I hate him. I just did it to get him over his fear of roller coasters. So he wouldn't, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, as soon as you get past it, you're good, kid.
How scared were you? How scared were you online?
Dude, did you hear me? I was but he was making me laugh because I was trying to yell at him. I was trying to say 3. You had 3. This kid was going, shit.
Who's that bitch in the back screaming? That's Bobby.
All right, listen, man. We got every Tuesday we have a beautiful segment that I think the fans love. I love. Mike Calta fucking hates it, but it's one of my favorites. It's some people's favorite thing, right, Mush?
Yep.
Okay, thanks, Mush. Yep.
It's a great segment.
It's a great segment, and it's here for you right now, Virzi. It's called A New Five with Joe. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Joe Russell.
Hi. The other day, I had to have an online appointment with my urologist. It was a live stream. The older you are, the harder it is to stream. My grandfather just stands there and buffers for an hour and a half. It went much better than my online appointment with my proctologist when I couldn't log out. Boy, did that hurt.
Virzi, can you hear him?
Yeah.
All right, great. Second joke. I like eggs.
The
They
fuck
have
is going
white
on?
egg. What?
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I like eggs. They have white eggs. They have brown eggs, but they don't have black eggs because black don't crack.
That was a good one. I like that. That was a good one.
Did you know lobsters pee out of their heads? It's actually a real fact. That's crazy. I'm so glad humans don't do that. That'd be weird. Everyone's head would smell like piss. Hey, I heard you made out with Sarah last night. How was it? Okay. I hate it when she eats asparagus. Hey, Grandma, Uber's here. Put on your Depends hat and let's go. Peeing out of your head would suck for guys with turbans. Oh my God, I'm never going to make it. Hey.
Virzi, wait. Virzi, can you hear these?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Giraffes have beautiful, kind eyes, but first thing we all look at is the neck. That's rude. The giraffe's like, hey, my eyes are up here. Way up here. That's all the jokes for today, guys.
Give it up. Give it up
Nice.
for a new 5 with Joe Russell. What do you think, Virz?
Yeah, I didn't know that they were clever.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't know what.
Virzi's never used the word clever since I met him. I've never heard him use the. He just pulled that out. He was saving that for a certain situation.
I'm going to use it as my credit. On
So these
stage.
are like no, but I didn't know what I was going into. These are like dad jokes. These are dad jokes, right?
No,
I work really hard on them.
No, he does a new 5 every Tuesday for a year on this show.
That's actually fucking impressive. Actually,
It's great. Do you want to hear his best joke?
sure.
Give it to him.
My roommate, he only dates Asian chicks. That's all he dates is like Asian girls, and there's nothing wrong with that. But one day I was finally like, hey man, what's with all the Asian girls? And I'll never forget what he said. He said, I'm Chinese.
That's a good joke, right? That hits you like a second after.
That's funny. That's really
All
funny.
right. Oh my
That's really
God. All
funny.
right. That was a great show, man. Listen, man. I want to thank all the ladybugs, all the new people, Chuck and fucking DVM and Lou, of course, and Fat JC and all you fuckers, man. Trevor, all you cocksuckers, thanks for being in here and being a part of the live show. Mike will be back, I believe, tomorrow or next week. He's on vacation. We're gonna give him a little break because he needs it. He deserves it. He works hard. But Paul Virzi, you're coming back tomorrow, right?
Yeah, what time? Yeah, tomorrow night.
Is it tomorrow night? Mush 7.
I like the egg joke too, by the way, Joe. The egg joke was great.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
What time tomorrow?
What time do you guys want to go? 5, 7, up to you.
Earlier
do
better.
5 or
Earlier,
7.
5
Let's
is better.
Let's do 5 tomorrow.
Can I do plugs or no?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. No, we're just ending the show right now. Find them. You like them? Find them. That's how we do plugs.
That's hilarious. Next week, guys. Next week, I will be at the Orlando Improv. March 24th, one show only. The 25th, West Palm Beach Improv. One show only. That's Wednesday and Thursday, the 24th and the 25th. Tickets are going. Want to sell these shows out. So go to that. And then April 1st through the 3rd, I will be at Bricktown Comedy Club. First time ever going to Oklahoma City. For all other dates, I got a bunch of tour dates coming up. Go to paulvirzi.com. Check out my podcasts, The Virzi Effect, Anything Better with Bill Burr, my YouTube channel. Subscribe to all, and Gun to Our Heads on Patreon. Thanks for having me, too.
I love it, buddy. I love doing podcasts with you. You know that.
No, it's the best.
It's the best. So we'll be back tomorrow. Joe, what do you got, buddy?
We have a new cheese show tomorrow. It's my birthday episode / St. Patrick's Day. And you can watch that by going to our YouTube channel, The Olivia and Joe Cheese Show.
Please, guys, go to the YouTube channel of The Cheese Show. Spread the word. Retweet it. Get everybody to sign up. Have you gotten more people on there since last week?
We got people that have been commenting, being like, "Oh man, thanks Bobby for sending me here." So.
Well, yeah, we got to get it. We got to get them over. We got to get 1,000 people. We got to get 10,000 people. We got to get all the people to sign up for their YouTube. Everybody who signed up here, go over to the Cheese Show YouTube channel and sign up there. It's one of my favorite little things on the internet. Him and his wife Hamface, aka Olivia, are over there. So make sure you check it out. And of course, Mike, what do you got, Mush?
Follow me at Mike Feast Wars on Instagram. This weekend I'll be at Laugh Out Loud San Antonio with Big J Okerson. Next weekend I'll be with Bobby in Greenville, South Carolina at the Comedy Zone, and I might be in Dallas the first weekend of April with Giannis.
Awesome.
Nice.
And I'm going to be go to robertkellylive.com. My dates, of course, this weekend, Wise Guys in Salt Lake City. Thursday. Oh, great. Thursday through, am I only there Thursday and Friday, Mush?
No, you're there on Saturday as well.
My wife. What are you going to do? Can't yell, though. The Comedy Zone in Greenville, South Carolina. Can't wait to do that. And then Hilarities after that. And then we're in the McHenry Indoor Theater, Laugh Factory Chicago, Afterlife Music Hall in Lombard, Illinois, and the Munch Chunk Opera House. That's real. All these dates are real. I swear to God. I'm so grateful to be back on the road. And I want to thank all you guys for the last couple of weeks for packing the places out. So please go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly. If you're watching this and you enjoy the show, go over there and join. It's the price of a cup of coffee, or you can be a baller and give whatever you want. And it's always a Friday show is on there, and the extra 10, it's usually 20 or a half, YKWd unedited. And you also get to come in live and be part of the Ladybugs over on the right here. You can be in on the show and comment and have fun with us and bust balls. And that's at patreon.com/Robert Kelly. You guys are the best. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Subscribe, like, and comment too. Don't fucking forget that. Subscribe, hit the bell, like, do all that weird shit that's over here. All right, there you go.